Hi guys, welcome back to day 4 of the Cat's Tail Gathering tournament. And so, in this first game, we're going up against Dehya Double Animal. It's kind of a popular stall deck. I actually made a video on it recently. I say recently, but that's like 2 weeks ago. Or by the time I upload this, maybe close to 3 weeks ago. Oh well. But anyway, they start on Dehya, of course, and they're probably going to use Dehya's skill and then just equip something, ramp, whatever they want, and just end their round. So for me, since they have such a slow start on round 1, then I'm just going to use Raiden's skill and use her normal attack as well. And just use Raiden's burst next round. And that way I can kinda like maximize my damage output. Try and kill this guy before he stalls too hard. So yeah, he just does whatever he wants here. Dunyazad, Wagner, Chef Mao, and Livin as well. Now the only thing I'm kind of worried about is the animal resonance. So I'm worried that they'll use it to fast action switch to Jean and soul me off of Raiden, because then I can't burst. And then switching back would be a bit hard because they can just keep on spamming the Jean skill, assuming they have the animal dice for it. But most likely they won't do that, and instead they'll just continue setting up. In this case, it seems like they don't have fast action switch in hand, so they just switch to Jean slowly. And in the end, they didn't even soul me, so I'm guessing they don't have enough animal dice.
What exactly is teamwork?
Now I equip Vorukasha and Shenhe and switch to her, tune Blizzard Strayer, and just use her burst. So now this is going really well for me because they barely have any equipment equipped yet. Like this isn't Tenacity, they don't have Tenacity, they just have Vorukasha, Psych Sword, and their characters are getting pretty low at this point. In fact, Dehya is gonna die to the summons here. And it's not like they couldn't sack Dehya either, because if they stayed on Jean or switched to Lynette, then if after taking the summon damage, they will be pretty low right now, and Shenhe would be able to KO them with Shattering Eyes. Not Shattering Eyes as in shattering frozen enemies, but like this thing, Shattering Eyes.
Over here. Unleash.
So I don't know why you would use Lynette and then like get the heal and then just not use her, because now she's going to take 2 damage on her own. And even crazier is the fact that they actually stayed on Jean here, letting her die to the summons. Which is really bad because all their equipment is on her. So that's just 4 equipment wasted. So now at this point, there's not much they can do. They have a 6 HP Lynette going up against. I don't even want to count that HP. That's a lot of HP. Now it's 18 HP. Yeah. So I just fast action switch to Chongyun and use the skill. The only thing I was kind of worried about here is if they had Lynette's talent, because okay, they already used her skill once. So now if they use it again, this would deal 6 damage. And then if they combine it with, use it again with the talent, it would deal 6 damage. And then combine with Tandoori, that would be 8 damage, enough to take out Chongyun. And then if, I don't know, you always have to be worried about stuff like that. But the chances were pretty low, so I wasn't too scared. They did actually have Tandoori. See, this is why I'm scared, okay? And I'm sure they had Lynette's talent in their deck somewhere, just that they didn't have it on hand. So I got a bit lucky, I guess.
from whence you came.
But I suppose even if Chongyun died, I'm quite confident that Raiden and Shenhe would have been able to clean up anyway. Alright, going into this second game, we are against the same person, using the same deck, and going up against the same deck. And what do you know? The same thing is gonna happen again. So once again, I start on Raiden, they start on Dehya. And we're just gonna do what we just did, but again, hell yeah. So I use Raiden's normal attack first instead of a skill because I don't want to trigger Volukasha's glow if they equip it now.
Shine down.
But I guess they don't have it anyway, so it's fine. And then I just spend my last remaining 2 dice on Blizzard Strayer and just end my round. So this time I guess their starting hand was slightly better. Now they have Wagner and Paimon, whereas just now they didn't have Paimon. So now they do have the dice advantage. I also get some pretty terrible Electro dice, so I'm gonna have to tune 2 cards here. I believe if I tune these 2, I'm not. Wait, actually, no, he souls me off. First, he souls me off. So I'm just going to Lotus Raiden up, put Volukasha's glow on her, and switch back so that they can't soul Pyro again. And they do, in fact, waste a Gale Blade on Raiden.
Manifest.
Now I just stay on Shenhe. I doubt they have enough Animo dice left for a skill. In fact, they have no Animo dice left, so they can't even attack. So I figured that it would be safe to stay on Shenhe, and I wouldn't get soul. But I will get soul next round, but that's fine. I've got to charge up a burst already. So now of course they soul me. Now I'm on Chongyun. Can't really switch to either Raiden or Shenhe here since they will both die. So I just straight up kill Jean. I mean, why not? It's a free kill. It was nice to get the hash brown here so I can safely switch to Shenhe without being scared of dying to Lynette. And again, if they had Lynette's talent here, I would die, but I was pretty sure they didn't have it. I mean, it's just one card. And also, even if it did have it, I doubt they had enough Animo dice to play it. In fact, let me check what they had. Oh, they just have Paimon. And yeah, I see they don't have Animo dice left. Pretty sad. So I just use Shenhe's burst here, take out Dehya. I don't know, actually, why did it switch? You know what, I don't even want to know what they're doing.
Begins.
And now I just switch back to Raiden and just kind of sacrifice her because at this point I don't really need her burst anymore. I'm just gonna kill Lynette, call it a day. So to make my life easier, they do actually kill Raiden instead of using a normal attack. Then I just kill her. Yeah, that's it. GG. Moving on to game 3, we have Mona, Station, and Sinura here. Usually you will see Yelan or Azdaha, but Mona is also like a third, somewhat viable option. Just that I think Yelan is a lot better anyway. Why would you even use Mona when Yelan exists? But okay, so of course they start with Sinura, then they're going to use her skill, switch to Station, use Station skill. It's pretty standard. As for me, I'm starting on Chongyun because I don't want to get superconducted on round 1. So the idea is that I get hit by Cryo on Chongyun, and then I'll switch to Raiden and use Raiden's skill, so a lightning rod will be on Raiden. That way, the station can't superconduct
Illusion
anything.
shattered.
So since they can't do that, they just switch to Mona instead and apply Hydro to prepare for reactions next round. I'm just going to charge up Raiden's burst. Now they could fast action switch to Sinara next round and freeze Raiden, but I'm not too worried since if they actually do that, they'll be losing out on a lot of damage. I can just switch to Shenhe anyway. I don't keep all of my Cryo dice there though, just in case they don't actually freeze Raiden and I need to use Electro dice for her burst. But they do in fact freeze her,
The pale flame smolders.
as expected. So now I just
What
switch
exactly
to Shenhe,
is teamwork?
and I'll start Shenheing. That is not a verb. And now the fast action switched back to back to the station to hit Raiden while Lightning Rod is still on her. So and now they're expecting Sheer Code over here to take her out. And actually it would take her out if not for Joyous Celebration. So basically what I'll do is I'll just remove Electro off of Raiden, and then this thing will just do 1 damage instead of 2. And plus that's also Station out of the way, so now it's just Mona and Sinora. Not much damage to be had here until Sinora turns into Pyro mode. So now it looks like they're looking for a freeze again. I don't really care, so I'm just gonna use the skill again. Because if they freeze me, I still have fast action switch, so all is good.
The pale flame smolders. The campaign begins.
I actually switched Raiden here, then I tune 2 cards and use a
Now
burst.
you shall perish.
So now after they kill Raiden, I can use Chongyun, I can use Shenhe, everything. I spend my last die on a Gamblers on Chongyun, and I just end my round, and actually don't, they just concede. Now for game 4, we are going up against Deck Dog here using Gan Magic, the superior version of the deck from just now. And he also brought something else with him, or her. They brought something else with them.
Stay close and you will
An
live.
immense amount of luck. This is like the amount of luck you will get from being a gambler in a Cantonese drama or something. Because you're about to see them create like 10 million dice out of thin air and just completely destroy me, because what the heck am I supposed to do against that? I can't generate like 5 Lotuses and use them all at once. Thank you. But anyway, starting off, they are of course starting off on Yelan. You're going to get up her burst, and I'm going to start off on Raiden and get up Raiden's burst.
Shine down.
And I just heal up Raiden, so because she was getting a bit low, and also I didn't want to waste too many dice. But now I still have to waste 2 dice, but it's fine. It's not like I can do anything else. And the reason they switched to Station here instead of staying on Yelan is because they're worried about Adeptus Temptation. So if they stayed on Yelan, my summon would bring her down to 7 HP, and then Raiden's burst combined with Adeptus would deal 7 HP as well to take out Yelan. So that's why they switched to Station.
Things are about to get dicey. I will do as you
Now here of course I switched to Shenhe. Since they used one Leave It To Me already, I'm guessing they didn't have another one in hand to switch to Yelan and freeze me. Fast action switch to Yelan and freeze me. So I could switch to Shenhe safely, use the burst, and now I have these 2 summons go in, and that's pretty strong. Now I'm expecting them to switch to the station to start dealing a lot of damage. First Sinora to freeze Shenhe, alright.
Stay close and you will.
Now I switched to the Shogun first because I wanted to waste all their dice freezing Raiden and Shenhe, and now I'll switch to Chongyun and I can attack twice for free. Now here I was considering whether I should actually fast action switch to Chongyun and then maybe even Lotus him up because I know they have Covenant. Actually, do I really know? I mean, it's most likely they have Covenant because if they had Stuff, they would have used it by now. So since they have Covenant and Gilded Dreams is already here, they probably have Liar Song with so many cards. I was thinking that maybe they can attack one more time. And if I slow switch to Chongyun, they could use another normal attack and just triple freeze me and all my dice would be wasted. So honestly, I should have fast action switched. So this one's on me.
Present.
This one extra attack here is on me. The other attacks that are about to come up are not on me. So okay, they do get their triple freeze here. It's really my mistake. Okay, I was like, okay, fine. I might have lost this one. I fast action switch back to Shenhe because I want to end my round first, and then Shenhe can use a skill because I don't want to use Chongyun yet, since he's kind of my most important character. I want to save him until the end. I was thinking like, okay, this isn't too bad. These will deal 4 damage to Sinora, then I can use this skill, maybe sacrifice Raiden along the way, and Chongyun might be able to clean them up. Okay? Okay. Sounds like a plan. No, it's not. War Princess, Liar Song. Oh wow, they're gonna attack again. A second War Princess. Now Gamblers. And they kill Shenhe.
No,
So I was like, okay, this is really bad. Now I put out Raiden. Wait, they still have 2 dice. Oh wow, another attack. Boom. Now I put out Chongyun.
From the war.
And now this is the end of it, but yeah, they just created 9 dice out of thin air. Destroyed my characters completely. So even if I fast action switch to Chongyun there, it wouldn't have made a difference. I would still be dead. So there's not much for me to do here since this will just KO me. Actually, no matter what I do, I just die. So I just use everything, Shattering Knives. I just bring Sinora to a pyro state, and then her ult is gonna kill me, of course.
All must burn. After all that training.
Now for the last game, we're going up against Finale, Fischl, Nahida, Lini. So what they do on that deck is they start on Fischl, then switch to Nahida, then switch to Lini. I mean, like, they attack in between the switches, they don't just switch for no reason. Why would you do that? Okay.
The campaign begins.
Anyway, so I start on Raiden, of course, like I've been doing for like the past 20 games, 19 games. And for once, my dice were actually pretty good on round 1. I can't believe it.
By royal decree.
So of course, I just use Raiden's skill here. I also Lotus her up because I've noticed that when using Raiden against this deck, they like to switch to Lini a lot, and that deals a lot of damage. Actually, it's also pretty good for tanking against Nahida. So this is their main idea. They use Fischl's skill, then use Nahida's skill, and next round they're going to use Nahida's skill again. So now since I start first, I don't have to worry about them using Tandoori to KO Raiden. I can just use a burst, and now if they actually use Tandoori to KO Raiden, I don't care. She can just die. I mean, it's fine. She's served her purpose. So they actually lotused up Nahida here. I don't know if that's really the right play. Saving him for Lily might be better. Anyway, I switched to Shenhe, of course, and I'm going to heal her up. I was considering using her skill at first, but then she was too low and Oz is still here. And since they have Shrine of Maya up and this Seed of Skandha, she will actually die to Oz. I do not want that to happen. If she dies to Oz, Raiden will also die, and everything is to just die and I'll die. So no, instead I heal everything up. I heal Raiden up as well so she won't die to the Seed. And I'll just burst next round instead. So now I use Strategize, I'm just fishing for Shattering Ice. I don't get it unfortunately. I Lotus option her and just use a burst. And just tune Moon Piercer. I probably won't use Moon Piercer anymore since these two spear users are really low now. And now I put out Chongyun because I don't want them to use Gamblers and kill Raiden. And I also wanted to... wait, actually... I just wanted the energy. You might forget I said anything. I guess if they had Gamblers, they would have used it already on Shenhe. So I didn't have to worry about it anymore. And now Lenny will actually die to my summons, so that's really great.
My show mustn't fail.
It would be nice if I got Fresh Wind of Freedom here, it would just be a double kill instantly. But I don't have it yet, which is kinda sad. But it's fine because I can kill Nahida. Actually, why did they put out Nahida? You know what, why did they even put out Nahida? Should we not put out Official? Okay. But yes, I'm going to kill Nahida. And then perhaps they're thinking they can use Official's Oz with Tandoori to KO Chongyun. But I'm not gonna allow that, of course. I use Joyous Celebration, cleanse the pyro off of him. Now you're dead.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Spirit Blade, attack!
Mein Fräulein.